get married. Exactly. A lot of people don't know because he keeps all of that stuff private, but want to sit there and tear down everybody else's life and separate black people, black fathers from their families and send them to jail with his interrogational questions that he asks.
Talk to him. Talk to him, Sino. This is what happened back in.
Knowing that he works with the police, knowing that the police work and go along with him, knowing all of these different factors, this man with the fake toupee on his head, dog, you can't be bald in your 30s and then a whole head full of hair in your 40s. It don't work.
Yep. Now, this is before Boosie got arrested, y'all. This video is before Boosie.
Yeah, he's growing the hair, drawing a beard to cover up all the fat on his chin. But you forget, we already know what you look like.
Look at him. Dopey bastard.
Yeah, well, it's the BS that he spewed to the rest of the world is what got people pissed off. Because he's getting people locked up. He knows they're getting locked up, but he doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care what happened to them.
Nope.
You know what he cares about? You. He cares about you tuning in to watch and listen.
Yep.
I love Boosie. Like, Boosie's one of the real. Boosie don't need him. Boosie feel like he needs him. And he's doing what? Making this white boy money. And this boy is going to break him off any little thing he can. And he's going to help him come up with the Boosie podcast. Meanwhile, he's got his hand in your back. You making him rich, keeping his platform going. Because blacks was like, hey, you know, what do we really need you for? And once they start realizing that, Lord Jamal, like Royce, all these people realize Godfrey, we don't really need Vlad, do we? No, you didn't. See, that's because you don't believe in your talent enough. These things happen. You let predators like this come into your life and prey on your talents. They want to use your energy to connect to people. And they come and rob you. And they just come because they got money. And they put everything out in front of you and they say, okay, I could get you in front of all these people. But in the end, they're making all the money off of you. Your life, your pain, your experiences, everything.
Yep.
He's making the money.
Talk to him.
And he's looking for people that's in compromised positions. And now, you look at Boosie now. Everywhere he goes, he's getting pulled over. He goes into a whole rant in front of the police. What sponsorship wants to touch Boosie if he does a podcast?
Talk to him, Sino.
Unfortunately, this is going to end with Boosie ending up in jail or catching a case over some dumbness. There's going to be a trial, and they're going to be using DJ Vlad videos to correspond all of the stories that they're building on Bootsy.
Damn.
And my problem is, everybody's quick to kill a nigga and pat the white boy on the back.
Damn, did I call him?
If a black guy did what Vlad was doing, they would take his life.
Yep.
I'm not saying nobody should take Vlad's life. I'm just saying that person would be deceased.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be here right now. They be talking about taking his life all the time and how he's on the clock.
Yeah.
for the atrocities and the disrespect Vlad has done, but this is our fault. As black folks, this is our fault. We let guys like him in. You give these guys, these predators that prey on your creativity, they come in bearing gifts, bearing money. You see your name go up like, man, I got a lot of people checking me out because I was on Vlad. Man, this is what I need. I need to get on this platform. All money ain't good money. And the quicker we learn that, the better off we're going to be. Once we start learning, you can't control us with the dollar. This is what happened back in our days in the 70s, and the 60s, and the 50s. This is why we were able to have things, because they knew we couldn't be bought off. They tried buying off the leaders, so they had to knock them off. They say, man, we got to just kill them because nobody gonna stand up and take the money. The morals, the principles, because we knew who was our enemy. We all knew who was our detractor. We all knew who was the one that had us oppressed. We knew who didn't want us to have things. It wasn't disguised as, hey, I'm your friend. They let it be known. They were very arrogantly letting it be known, but what they didn't realize is they were creating powerful people. They were strengthening our resolve and said, damn, these people are resilient. They will not go out gently. These people will mess up business, and we need them for everything. Well, let's try to pretend to be their friends and divide them. And that's what they've done. Divide us, made us weak. To now, we don't even trust our own brother, but would trust him. Yep. We would trust that guy right there on TV before we trust our own brother and sister. Question the brother and sister. Yeah, they scam. Yo, my man Vladimir and Eon, they got my back. I'm rolling with them.
Talk to him.
Because this is our brain. This is how it works. Whoever has the money, we think they're all about that.
Yep.
And here's this one idiot try to come in and say, you're tearing down Gilbert. Am I tearing down Gilbert? Or is Gilbert tearing down Gilbert? Go ask yourself that. Go tap yourself on the shoulder and go ask that. What did I do to tear him down? Or did he tear himself down? Did I show you what he's already done? We didn't make up anything on Gilbert. Ever. And he still talks to me. If you're on the Karceno for Life Patreon, you finna see he sent me his new girlfriend that he's trying to get. Who actually is funny because she's supposed to be connected to Little Kim. So we'll talk about that later. Yeah. Now, who elected this guy, the leader of the hip hop nation, to decide who's and what happens in hip hop? Who elected him? Nobody elected him. Nobody's done anything with him. Nobody said we needed this guy to be the end all be all of our communications with hip hop. So he wanted to sit there and tell y'all how the Little Kim beef started. He has no idea. And Adam 22, I understand he helping you out with your no jumper and all of this podcast stuff. And I didn't blame you. Like I said, I used to blame you and used to call you out, but I don't do that anymore because I said, look, that's unfair to him. Because at least Adam's questions are from a journalistic standpoint. He's not trying to get the person locked up when he's asking the questions. But I don't like the interviewing the internet, these little IG models and talking about how they sleeping with NBA players and all that. I'm disagreeing with all of that stuff. But this is the Vlad come up party. That's how he came up, through adult entertainment, interviewing Pinky and all of them. That's how he started to blow his channel up before he started transitioning over into the hip hop. Oh, Vlad wouldn't know. Vlad would care less. But he sat there so arrogantly, like he know these things. Like, I know what happened because I'm old enough to know what happened back in those times. I'd be like, this guy has no clue. He's trying to help get Tony Yayo podcast show on his platform. Yeah.
Steven Jackson. Let's move back over to Steven Jackson because I want to show y'all the imagery they put in front of us in our community. So we got that from a woman who's educated and all these other things that she says she is. And be that as it may, her morals and her character still was that of just any old person. When it should be at a different level to get to the point where you're a sinner. And that's my opinion. Maybe it's not yours. Then we have brother Steven Jackson, who is placed up on this pedestal for being a champion. And this is a guy who's supposed to come back and love up on our community, serve the community, or at least you don't highlight the worst parts of our community. And to try to hide what he did as community activism, I just think that's a bunch of bullshit. Knowing where I come from and knowing how guys like that who hide in groups, who love to use some dangerous fellas that learn some dangerous skills from their environment, it'll be people like that that utilize their skills. Running their mouth, saying the things that he said in that video was nothing to do with charity. If you was given $1,000, you could have did a video and said, I gave $1,000. But no, it wasn't that. I got my chains on. I'm everywhere. You never there. You got scared to go. Only the real ones know. This whole concept of real is what he embodies. And he's not talking about the regular everyday man that builds this country. He's talking about this street character, this street guy. What did he say about me when I went to LA? Oh, well, the real ones know about you. You walked around with the police.
Watch out, vehicle on shoulder ahead.
LA got very strict gun laws. And I like to have a firearm, so what the fuck else you think I'm supposed to do? I'm gonna be lawful and legal in what I do. So somebody else gonna have a gun. But you keep this street persona in this mouth, and this is what's wrong with our community. A man can't never get to an age where he grows up and grows into his manhood and his maturity level. This man is over 40 years old, checking in with teenagers that can potentially die any day now. Look at all the shootings that's going on in that same block that he went and knelt down on. But we glorify that. We do not want to correct bad behavior. Now I want you to listen to Brother Jackson, because he proved that there was a go along, get along gang. We shouldn't let them up. Who is we, first of all? Sound like a gang to me. We are not going to allow them access to the good networks, the big networks, the real networks. We are not going to allow them access. Boy, you sound like a gatekeeping, buck dancing little hoe. And because those access to those platforms that he's talking about is owned by those white people that I'm talking about. They only want to let a Negro like him be up there acting like they're going to educate the youth. Now he's going to the hood, giving out little trinkets, acting like he down. Instead of giving them some knowledge, why they can't live where you live? $1,000 through the hood ain't gonna do a motherfucking thing. Not to say that you shouldn't do that, but what I'm asking is why they couldn't live where you live. Show them how to live where you live. So there is no such thing as an old block that you're excited about because it's dangerous. Look at the people that these organizations hire and put in front of us. On that show, you have two guys who are out of control men. Matt Barnes is an angry jackass that jumped over his own goddamn gate, fighting and acting like a jackass. Showing numerous situations to where this guy's fighting in nightclubs, allegedly, with other NBA players. Always acting like he's a tough guy, instead of just a goddamn man. Steven Jackson done been allegedly knocked out by fingers. Done allegedly put all this stuff in the police report, so shame about it, that allegedly the report is deleted off of the internet. These are the men that they put in front of you. He's bragging about this go along, get along game. Let's listen.
We gotta make a new rule. And there needs to be a rule all over. All my homeboys that I deal with, you know, Solomon.
Fair use, this is on Instagram.
From the streets to the rap to NBA to football, all y'all that have some integrity. Everybody that keep giving these snitches and these people that only live to demean others to get.
Why is Steven Jackson, a basketball player who's on networks, even uttering the word snitch? Why are you worried about snitches and you're not in a gang? These are trigger words for street niggas. Niggas. You are a basketball player. They ain't gonna let you even say nothing about no damn snitching. So why are you even interested in that? Let's keep it going so you can see how brainwashed these so-called celebrities are. Activists by night, brainwashed wanna-be thugs by day, on your networks confusing our youth with trinkets and gold wrapped around his neck, paying homage to the hood and the people who kill black mothers and black sons and little girls. And I'm not totally blaming it on them. But that environment should not be uplifted. It should be helped to correct and get right.
To get some clout that ain't got nothing going on. If you giving these people a platform, you finna be in the same category with them. Just like we not rocking with them clowns, and we not giving them no access to the real shows, to the real networks, because all they do is demean people. And admit that they snitching, and y'all still giving them platforms, y'all finna be in the same category with them. Give me the kid boys, old fleas, real ones up there.
We're not giving them access. My goodness, let's hear this one more time. Fair use is on Instagram.
We gotta make a new rule. And there needs to be a rule all over. All my homeboys that I deal with, you know, Solomon.
So hold on, he said we gotta make a new rule. So he's in a group of people that make rules. So this go along, get along game here and make rules for all of us. And so they're gonna make a new one. Because the old rules ain't working. So they gotta make a new rule. See, I showed how easy it was to expose how weak this bullshit is with these guys. One guy came here telling the goddamn truth and showing them, nigga, I'm doing this, making from a fucking truck. A guy that they demeaned his name, called him nothing, is making from a fucking truck. from the front seat of his truck. While they got production networks and all that. And I guarantee you, they wasn't making what I was making at the time. And it ain't about the money. It's about every individual should have the right to freedom to show their talent. But they turn everything into an algorithm. They turn everything into a group. So if you say what they don't want you to say, and you talk about who we like or who we don't like, that's going to determine the level of the flow of your income. They're not making these things algorithms to help you. They're making them to control you. They turn your notifications down almost off. They watch your page. They let people strike you. We block access, is what he said, to the real networks. That's all owned by white people. Wow. This is a black man saying the fist pumping nigga. Let's listen to him. And he called this real. All in the name of real. You can hurt any nigga in the name of real now. The real niggas are the KKK now. They're the biggest killers of niggas, but you can hurt any nigga in the name of real now. Let's hear this real nigga.
From the streets to the rap to NBA to football, all y'all that have some integrity. Everybody that keep giving these snitches and these people that only live to demean others to get some clout that ain't got nothing going on. If you giving these people a platform, you finna be in the same category with them. Just like we not rocking with them clowns and we not giving them no access to the real shows, to the real networks, because all they do is demean people and admit that they snitching, and y'all still giving them platforms. Y'all finna be in the same category with them. Give me the kid voice. Old fleas. Real ones out there, we gotta make it.
It's a damn shame how phony this shit is. A gangster nigga, a wannabe gangster nigga know a word like demean. 1 minute you gangster, you can't come here, you got chains on. Next minute you talking about somebody demeaning somebody? Boy, you just as confused as Jesus Christ. I told y'all there was a go along, get along game. And this guy just proved it. People speak out about what they don't like about what he said. And what does he do? We're gonna block your access to the other people, and we're gonna get these people that's the real, meaning that signed to the same company. You better not let them up. Keep talking, Jack. We hear you. You are the weak weasel for today. Today is Weak Weasel Wednesday, and you are one of the biggest weasels. You and your network of buddies that claim that it's the white man we should fear, but it's you niggas keeping niggas in a box. It's you type of niggas that do the bidding of these white boys, and not all. Because I got some white friends that'll stand next to me and swing with me just like against any color. Because they believe in what's right and what's not right. They don't fuck with it. Right and wrong. They don't deal with color. It's about right and fucking wrong. And now it's raining. And that's what we got to start going back to. Right and wrong. Not these clown ass wannabe celebrities that talk down to you like they better than you. And then now they can cut off the white man network from you as if they the white man. So, no, I ain't rocking with that, Jack. That made you look even worse to say the shit that you just said. Because then you're going to be Wakanda and Black Lives Matter soon. So I don't know how to take you no more. It just seemed like you only like the worst side of our culture. The fighting, the shooting, the dysfunction, and destruction. That's what you like, and that's what you glorify. Where the doctors at y'all interview? Where the black lawyers at y'all interview? It's only basketball players, especially ones with stories about other bullshit. You got this large platform, show some small businesses for free. Take a page out of my book. Come on now, don't fight against it so hard. You know that shit was brilliant. That shit was brilliant. Get a large platform, you show people shit, give them a leg up, Yeah, they say pull yourself up by the bootstraps, while the rest of the cultures have nepotism. So it ain't no damn pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Everybody need a little help, a little look. So what's your large ass platform? You don't gotta go to the hood. Bring the hood to you. Stop carrying your ass out there with jury on shooting basketball, talking about you never there, and change their life by using your platform. Bring one of them dudes out there that got some talent on rapping or whatever else, and bring them up to your platform and do it like that. Bring the artwork that they drew in their bedroom that they just can't get a look. Do it like that. Don't be out there trying to half a slick shot people and do all that fake gangster shit you doing. That done got you in enough trouble in Indiana. And wherever else you was at when Fingers knocked your ass out. Allegedly, I think I snapped. It's time for you to put that gangster shit aside. You about to be a cool ass granddaddy. Act like it. Now shout out to Cino. I see you on Vlad bitch ass head still. Yeah, I'm proud to say, you know, people had to play dirty because we was exposing these bitch ass motherfuckers. Yeah, you was weak as I thought too, Vlad. Put your name in the title or something. Boy, all hell break loose on the video, boy. Yeah, because you a sucker like that. Just because you sleep with black women, that don't mean you black, punk. And you a fucking coward. Because everything we said about you, we was showing it on video. You did ask people questions about open cases, and you do ask a bunch of dumb shit that can get people arrested. And that's your whole fucking show. Plausible deniability, and they should know better. That's your whole logic. I mean, they know a camera on them, but you know it's on them too. You know it's on them too. And Karceno, y'all go check out Karceno page of how he trying to bait a Birdman allegedly into getting an interview by using his brother. Y'all go check it out on Karceno's For Life page. Shout out to all these YouTubers, you know. I see some YouTubers working out their issues. The YouTubers that are working out their issues that I rock with both of them, I respectfully stay out of it. I tell my piece on the side, and that's that. But like I said, you don't tell grown-ups what to do. Do I agree with all of the language? No, I do not. Did I say any of the language? No, I did not. So there you have it. Grow up, people that don't understand that concept. You're supposed to judge a person off what they say and what they do, not what another grown adult is saying or doing. My opinion on whether I agree or not don't mean a hill of beans to the person who said it. If it did, they would have conferred with me before they said it. They would have had a conversation with me. They would have conversed with me before they said it. But they didn't. So clearly what I think don't mean a hill of fucking beans. And what you think don't either. So, y'all have a blessed day. It's raining now, so I'm about to keep on moving. I'm about to jump in somebody's chat and listen. You know, I might not go squat, but I got some.
Don't forget to follow at Kwame Brown Bus Life, at Kwame Brown Bus Life 2.0. It's your boy Karceno for Life saying, don't forget to follow me on my Patreon, Karceno for Life. After you like and subscribe here, I'm out.